Hey YouTube, Mr. Dalem TCG here with a very special service to offer everyone out there. I'm sure you've all heard of PSA grading, getting your cards graded based on their condition, and if you've ever wanted it, you realize that it can be quite costly. It costs about $15 for a non-PSA member to send in a card for grading, and then you have to pay for shipping to PSA, which only has one building in Southern California, and then you have to pay for shipping back to you. And if you've looked into the cost, shipping is also very expensive for PSA, seeing as they do not use the cheapest shipping service available. So if you send in a few cards, it can be over $20–$25 to ship back to you just because they don't use the cheapest service. So what I'm doing right now is offering to get your cards graded for you. And the reason why I believe you should grade your cards through me is because you can ship to me very cheaply. I'm also in Southern California, so I am able to drop off the cards at PSA. So if you ship to me, you can ship in normal envelope, padded envelope, just your whatever cards you want graded, in sleeves or top loaders if you want, very cheap. And then then I'll submit them to PSA, and I'll charge you $11 against their normal $15, which is about a 30% savings. And if I get enough cards, I can lower it all the way down to 9, but that will require over 100 cards for me to get graded. So hopefully we can hit that mark and everyone can save a few more dollars. And then once our submissions are done, I will ship back to you however you want it shipped. So that can be the cheapest service, that can be next day air if you want it to. International, I can do first class, priority mail, however you want. Domestic, I can do tracking, no tracking, insurance, whatever you want. So it can go, if you have one card, it can go from $1.64 to $30, depending on how soon you want it and how well protected you want it. And if you have 20 cards, I can just ship in a flat rate box for like $5, as opposed to PSA shipping out multiple, grab an example, multiple brown boxes about this big for who knows how much they ship for. It's a very expensive service. So when going through me to do this, what you'll do is you'll email me a list of the cards you want graded. I'll approve it, then you'll ship it to me. You're paying for shipping, but it's not that bad coming to me. It's only going to be a few dollars. So I'll get the card. Let's say you have a Japanese magneton, right? Normal magneton. So I'll get the cards. I have a PSA submission sheet, so I'll fill it out. I'll write magneton, Japanese, base set, hollow, all that. And once I get all the cards by a certain date, I'm going to submit them to PSA. Now, since it's a bulk order, the turnaround time is about 45 days, and they're usually pretty good about sticking around that time. Sometimes they're even earlier. So, when you get the card back, it'll look like this. Just in its PSA case, it'll have the grade with all the information on top, and it'll look amazing, and it makes you want to grade more cards. And then when I ship it back to you, I'll put it in a sleeve, like a bag sleeve, to protect the case from scratching. And then however many cards you have, I'll contact you, see how you want to ship it, and ship it back to you after I receive payment for shipping. So yeah, it's a pretty simple process. You just email me your list, pay for shipping, ship your cards, pay for grading, and if you don't pay for your grading fees, I won't submit your cards and I'll just ship them back to you if you don't pay by the due date. And then once I submit them, we wait, and then when we get your cards back, I contact you and ship them back to you, and we're all happy with our new graded cards. So yeah, now you may be wondering, why should I send this random guy my nicest cards to get graded? Well, I mean, it seems sketchy. I can understand that. I probably wouldn't do it myself if I didn't trust the person. But that's where all my references come in, and my payment. I've set up payment options to ensure and protect you as the, in this case, the buyer. So if you choose to use my service, you can pay two ways. You can do PayPal goods for the fees that you send me, which if you don't get your cards back, you can automatically take that money back and file a case through PayPal to get your cards back. Or you can do an eBay transaction, which is gives you the same safety as previously stated with the PayPal goods, except you have eBay buyer protection, And in eBay cases, in case you haven't heard, the buyer almost always wins. So you're pretty safe either way you pay. And then also I have over 300 eBay feedback score just in the past year. So who knows how much I have overall. And that's if you pay through eBay, I'm not going to risk my whole eBay profile because that's my main selling outlet just to keep one or two of your cards. So there's really more on the line for me than for you in doing this. So I'm really I'm a very strong proponent of trusting me and making sure you get your cards. Also, I can get multiple references from various Pokemon community members in forums, on Facebook pages, on YouTube, including some of the highest ranking community members, I guess you'd say highest ranking, people who own like the illustrious Pokemon Illustrator card or the rare Japanese trophy cards, some of like the biggest players in the game. I can get personal references from them as to my trustworthiness. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You just send me your cards, I get them graded, you pay, ship them back, everything's good. I'm going to post a link in the description to a more detailed Google Doc of how this all will go down, just so you can have it in writing and review it. And yeah, I'll also post a link to PSA's page in case you want to know more about their grading process. And I'll also provide an email for which to contact me, which is PSA at live.com. So DAELUM PSA at live.com. That will be in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment here or email me if you have any questions, and I hope to grade some cards for you.